Blaine McCurdy. I'm here to have a quick chat with y'all today about the home buying process. Here we're in a beautiful home in Harbor Lakes, and just a beautiful, beautiful home. But really why I'm here today is to give y'all some insight on the home buying process. And you know, I know you read online when you go on there and look, especially the millennials here, which is really my target, and but really anyone who hasn't purchased their first time home is you know, you go online, you read, it says,
oh, you can't get your home. Well, you're not ready yet. Yo, you don't make enough money.
Stuff like that, or
oh, you drive a new car. Well, that's not gonna work.
and I mean, not all that stuff is true. And so I'm here to give you some of a checklist that we can go through. It starts from the beginning to end, real simple to follow. What we'll go through is, in the first step here, well, obviously, you've got to find your agent, because that's me, Blaine McCurdy. All right, so now that you found your agent, Blaine McCurdy, now the next step for us is to actually get you pre-qualified. And so you've got your agent, great, they're going to help you through this whole process. But now, by getting you to a lender and getting you pre-qualified, you're going to be able to figure out what amount of home you're able to afford. And that's very important because we want to try to save as much time as possible, because we didn't want you to go find a home that you're in love with. This is the one. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh man, you go to the bank and they say, we won't give you money for this home. Total letdown, right? And so to prevent that, we go get you pre-qualified and pre-approved for a loan that also fits your lifestyle. And then we'll go from there, and it allows us to know exactly what amount of a home that you'll qualify for, so we don't waste your time and we don't make you fall in love with a home that you can't get qualified for. Alright, awesome. So now that you're pre-approved to go get your new home, we're going to start shopping. So now that we have your amount, whatever that is, let's say $180,000, $150,000, any number we can really work with there. But now that we know, when we search, we can find homes that are right around in your area in terms of price and location. That's what's going to be perfect for you and your budget, and obviously what the mortgage and the loan officers are going to give you for the home. And so we're for sure that we're going to be able to get into a home. And so now that we're finding the home, we'll go search for one, we'll check some out, we'll bring them down, okay, which ones do we want? And then once we get to that point of finding that right home for you, now it's time to make an offer. Alright, awesome. So now we're writing an offer. Perfect. Good thing you've got your agent with you that's supporting you and negotiates in your behalf, because he's going to help you put this offer together, all the contracts and stuff like that. And then even at that, well, he's going to write it all for you. And then whatever number you put down on there, and go from there. And so now they're going to submit that to the other agent. And then we're going to go from there and hopefully get approved. And so we're going to submit that to them. And then they're going to look at it. If there's multiple offers, then we're in competition. So hopefully we have a strong enough offer to secure the home. Awesome. So now we got you approved and accepted your offer. So now, you come on. So now we've got you approved and they've accepted your offer and all that good stuff. So now, boom, we're in line to get your home. So we're in option period now that they've accepted your offer. What that is we've got however many days we've set aside on the contract for you to get an inspection, so we can see if there's anything wrong with the home. And it's very important that we have an option period, because that means if there is something wrong with the home through an inspection, we can get out of it. And that's super important, because you don't want to get locked down into a home and the next thing you know, oh, guess what? Your roof's leaking. Oh, guess what? There's mold in the walls. And next thing you know, this home you're paying, $150,000 for, it's not even worth close to that. And so that's what's a good part about the option period, and having that agent that knows what they're doing for you and that works full time for you. Alright, great. We just got out of option period and you had your inspection. Perfect. Home came out good. Only minor things, which is common. Always you got little tiny things, nitpicky things, but that's not a big deal. It's just part of having a home. Just like, you know, your car slowly has little things that go wrong with it as it gets older, and it comes with age. And that's what we have maintenance for, and hopefully the previous owners would take good care of it. In this case, they did. Awesome. And so now we're pending, which means we're really getting more locked down into the sale now. We've left the option period, which allowed us to leave at any time. And so now that we're pending, hopefully we're going to be able to go through smooth sailing and close down the transaction. And so now the next thing is going to come along is the appraisal from the bank. And so the bank's going to send their independent person out, third party, to come and check out the home. And they're going to do their valuation on it and say, hey, is it worth that $150,000 or whatever number we have? And if it is, great. If it's not, well, then we may need to renegotiate a little bit. And so let's say it is, great. It's appraised for that right amount, perfect. And so now the bank side's good, and you want to make sure that you don't, in this meantime, while we're doing this whole home buying process, you don't open any new lines of credit or buy anything new or spend a whole lot of money and maybe dump your savings account, stuff like that. Don't want to do anything like that. And that's what the bank's going to tell you when you go to get pre-approved and qualified. They're going to tell you all this stuff. Now we've got your closing date set. Perfect. And so we've had that set the whole time, but now we're actually a week out from closing. Everything's been going good, smooth sailing, and so no problems came up, and if they did, we resolved them. Perfect. So now we're going to go to closing here in about a week or so, and then we're going to sit down, we're going to sign the paperwork, the money's going to wire through the different accounts, and then next thing you know, awesome, you're in your new home. Congratulations. And so that essentially is going to be your process of start to finish of getting your home. Now, of course, there's more minute details that we didn't cover because we didn't want to make the video too long for you, and but that's essentially real broadly put you in your home buying process, and that's an A to B step that you can go through when it comes to you getting a home. If you get stopped at the home buying process when you go to the bank and like, I want to get approved for a home, to buy a home, what's the amounts of loans and stuff I can get, and they say, oh, you're not ready yet. Well, guess what? They'll tell you what you need to do to become ready here in the next 6 to 8 months in terms of paying down your debts and all that different stuff, and they're going to tell you all that info. So that's why it's very important to get pre-qualified, pre-approved at the beginning. And then once you get that, now you move to the next step. And so this is relevant for you, being a first-time home buyer, to know what you need to do to get started with buying your home. I mean, even if you're renting a home right now, you can still go from renting to buying a home. And that's another video that I have in my library of why you should buy instead of renting a home and if it's right for you. Thanks everybody for being here, listening, and I hope this has been a good help to y'all. If so, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, share it, because this might be useful for somebody you know. So share this video, please. And if there's anything else you need from me, reach out to me. Love to answer questions, and y'all have a good one.